Hey, this is Charles from infospike.com, and I want to show you this tool called ChatGPT Max. It's an open source tool from a website called Learn with Hassan, and it will allow you to tap into the live results in Google. I've modified mine to tap into new results in YouTube to generate content, and it can help you also rewrite content, summarize content, add more commands like I have, and then use a custom model, the 16K model. That's a larger context window that allows you to add more content to create content from, to generate content from, and it'll show you your costs. You have some customizations here, but not as much as what I've done here. So I've added the ability to add tokens, frequency penalty, presence penalty. These are all customizations. I keep them at 1. And the hope here with GPT-4 is that I'm able to create more human-like content. And that's just an assumption. I don't know if it will. I'll test it sometimes. But anyways, let's go ahead and do a demo here. We are looking at the recent news here. This is October 2023. Fortunately, the Friends star Matthew Perry passed away recently. But let's go ahead and copy this link here and generate content. I'll put my YT scraper command, and I'll only put the URL for the video, not the extra stuff after the first ampersand. And let's see what happens here. So I'm able to generate the content, and my custom prompt, it will put in bolds, italics, bullet points. We'll try to make it more human if possible. And there are things that I have to edit in this content because it's already kind of putting some details about my prompt, about perplexity and burstiness, but I'll remove that. So you want to read through your content and make sure that everything is correct, even though it's pulling from YouTube. But that's the whole thing here, is that I'm getting recent news. It's using the YouTube transcript to generate this content from, and hopefully the majority of the content, if not all, will be correct. So I'm not guaranteeing that this is 100% foolproof as far as content accuracy goes, but it is very useful in generating content. So it's pretty cool. It's breaking down the content. It has these logical subheadings and it generates content below that. That's pretty awesome. And I could see that it's putting in some of the information. I've actually watched this news already, so just comparing it to what I know. So yeah, a lot of good stuff here. It's putting Hollywood Reporter, so that's actually good. I could go ahead and link out to that. If you are creating external links on your blog, that's very important for search engine optimization. Okay, so a lot of great content. Let me just get this content here. And I'll plug this into a tool called GPT-0 and check how that is. And it says this text is most likely written by a human. Pretty cool, huh? And that's because I use a custom prompt. I'm using GPT-4. I also have frequency penalty, presence penalty. So that's how I'm able to bypass these AI detectors. It's not, again, foolproof. But let me go ahead and talk about this tool. Using these live results, I can also utilize the built-in commands. So this tool, by default, it allows you to put in keywords. If you're doing keyword research, put in a low competition, high demand keyword with that Google in front of it, and it will generate content based on the top 3 results. That's pretty cool. And then you can summarize content, rewrite content, and then you can go ahead and look at your cost. Use OpenAI's API key. That's what you have to do. That's a requirement. You want to install the modules. So if you're scared about using Python, I would say learn Python for at least 1 hour before you go ahead and install this. It'll give you some idea. Streamlit, I believe I mentioned it earlier. I'm new to it. I just learned about it recently, just last week actually, from this website, Learn with Hassan. Shows you how to customize, and that's what I did. I looked up the YT YouTube scraper, and then I added my own customization along with some other ones. I even have one to generate frequently asked questions as well. But let's go ahead and look at this as well. I also installed the latest Chrome driver. Chromium.org is the website where I found this on. Chromium.org is the website that focuses on the open source version of Google Chrome. And I used it a lot, especially within Ubuntu or Linux. And I downloaded the latest stable version. I click on that, I can get the stable version for my operating system. I'm using Windows 64. If you're using another operating system, you'll want to focus on another version of the Chrome driver here. And then once I plugged that into the project directory, I was able to run it. When you run it, it'll ask for your OpenAI key. If you don't have an OpenAI key, then you'll want to click on this link on Learn with Hassan's website and sign up, and then you'll be able to get your API key, and that will allow you to get charged using your credit card from OpenAI, which is a parent company of ChatGPT. And you can see here, I started off with 1 cent and then I generated content. So roughly I spent 6 cents on this content. Again, 6 cents to generate this content that is formatted nicely, and that is pretty cool. So what if you don't know Python? What if you don't want to learn Python at all, or you're not so technical? I would say check out my AI YouTube automation software that comes as a bonus at infospike.com, along with the 10 courses that I offer. And it focuses a lot on affiliate marketing, but I have a lot of other content there, especially for people that are trying to make money quickly in the next week or two. And there's even a case study. I think it's a very small one where I mentioned how I sold over 6 figures on the Facebook marketplace. But go ahead and check that out, and you'll find a lot of information, a lot of text content, text formatted content. But I do have this video series called the Building Your Own Side Hustle series, and that's a video course. So check that out. A lot of stuff, 10 courses, AI software for $1. But if you don't want to spend $1, if that's too much for you, you go ahead and check out this free software from Hassan, Learn with Hassan, and figure out how to use ChatGPT Max 3.0. It is a very powerful software. You could customize it heavily and generate some content. Again, I generated content that bypassed this AI detector. And let me show you more. I'll go ahead and plug this in to another popular tool called Content at Scale. Let's plug that in and check that out as well, just to make sure another system can detect it or not. It says passes as human. Use AI Detector Pro, and that's their own promo. But anyways, it passes human. I use GPT-0 and AI Detector at Content at Scale. It detects it as human, and that's because I put in frequency penalty, presence penalty of 1 setting, along with GPT-4. So again, that's GPT Max 3.0, very powerful tool. This is my custom one that I created. My tool that I'm providing, by the way, in my bundle, it is not this tool. This is Hassan's tool where you customize it, but I have my own custom software that I'm providing to you for $1 plus 10 courses. But go ahead and check out whichever one you think is useful for your business. Thanks for watching. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about making money online, especially with affiliate marketing.